just logging in. Just 1 second. Oh, bless you. My channel. And what we're doing now, videos. Yeah, we should be on. Oh, yes, we're in. We're in. Okay. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Big Fat Psychic live for Australia. But we don't get a few foreigners coming in and a couple of tourists. Everybody is welcome. Everybody is welcome. Okay, so start thinking about your questions. You don't have to ask for yourself. You can ask for somebody else. You can ask anything, and I'll do my best to give you, the message that I truly see. Okay, and then for those that don't get to hear what they want to hear, okay, just remember the universe delivers in a unique way. Okay, so often there'll be a reason why sometimes you're blocked on a certain thing, or you just don't feel like that's the answer you wanted. Maybe it's a relationship, that could end up being, meaning that you actually miss out on your true love. Okay, look, I don't make the rules, the universe do, and I think there are no rules as well. Basically, it's all down to free speech, and and well, you have the free will to go forward and make your decisions on things. So, you don't have to just do what I say. My husband certainly doesn't. Okay. Oh, we've got a few already. So, Tricia, 61. Hello, my favourite time. Hope you're well. I am Tricia, thank you. I am. I'm just starting to get those Christmas decorations out. And I've been playing, what is it? Justin Bieber, Mistletoe. Oh, it's a lovely song. And I play it every bloody year. I get real upset if, I can't find that song on my phone. Keeps me going. Yes, it's been bloody windy. It is terrible. It is thick snow outside as well. And it's perilous. It's perilous, okay? One parrot didn't make it. So I took the rest in. Just in case, okay? It was the ones that I didn't tie to the bloody trees. But anyway, yeah. So we're doing okay. We're doing okay up here. I hope everybody else is bloody safe. Lisa Goldie, hi sweetheart. What will be for me next year, honey? Okay, so what does the year of 22 bring us? Let's have a look. I think it's going to be a mixed year for everybody. Okay, so there'll definitely be some highs and there'll definitely be some lows, but we could say that about every year. So let's have a look, Lisa. See what I've got for you. What will 22 bring, Lisa, please? Okay, so you will be working hard. You're going to be asked to put your back into something. So, if, right, so I've had a conversation with Universe already this morning and they showed me the same card. And I said, how many hours a day should I be working on my channel? And they said, 9 hours a day. Okay, treat it as a full-time job, which I haven't been doing. And that's what you're going to have to do as well. You're going to have to work hard for what you want. You're going to have to put more in. I see you working harder, okay? And whatever it is you're wanting to achieve, you have to put the time into it as well, okay? So that is good, that is good because it just comes after, so like the Eight of Wands, where it's been a busy time. Well, this is like a busy time, but more hard work than it is fun. But what it's true what they say. You have to put in for what you want to get out. Okay. Also, though, I feel like about a man. Okay, I feel like being low about a man. Okay, so this man might have a lot of things on his mind, and you can't see it. You don't know what he's thinking. It's kind of that sense of being. I kind of think he's hiding away. Okay, so hiding away, he might be hiding his feelings or his true thoughts about something. He may be reckoning to go along with you when really, he's got a nagging doubt. So I must ask you to sort of like be mindful of that. I know you listen to people, I know you do, sweetie, but when he comes about, you need to be listening a bit more. Is this your boy, I wonder? I don't know how old you are, but you know. I don't feel like he's in the family, so either a partner or a son. Yeah, I think it's your boy. I think you've got a boy. You show me a boy, like as if it's all kicking off around him at home. Uh, so he might just need some time. But don't forget, 2022 is a long bloody time, isn't it? So, but yeah, I think that's the sense of it, darling. Thank you. Oh my God, look at y'all. Turn my head for 1 second. You're all wonderful, wonderful. Jersey Damanian. So looking forward to listening to you again. Oh, do you know what? I am so lucky to have you guys. I really, really am. You can't imagine how amazing it is for me, okay? Because I'm just a little bit psychic, sat in my bedroom, well, guest room, with the spare room. Come on, I don't even have guests. Not much lately, anyway. But yeah, for me, it's just bloody overwhelming and fascinating, really fascinating. But I love it. I love it. I think the best readings come out when you're reading for somebody else, and especially for free. Because you've got no pressure on trying to impress the person and prevent them wanting a refund. Lisa, just put up my tree and I have a few hours to put up the rest. Love Christmas, sweetie. So I do. I'm Christmas mad. I'm Christmas mad. But I have booked a week away over Christmas. Do you know what? It's really, really odd. Okay, I found it difficult going from having children and spoiling them rotten every Christmas to them one by one moving out and then all having separate Christmases. And I know I've had time to get over it. I think it's been about 5 years. So we did used to go away and we did love it, me and my husband. We did. It was just wonderful. And we was finding that, like, in your 20s, you can't be asked to get out of bed to do anything. Us, we was up at 6 o'clock, breakfast, and, out the door doing something on holiday. It was amazing. Last year, I was able to, have my mum. We stayed at home. And it cost a fortune. My husband went absolutely, he don't go mad at all. He just gets no saying it. But, I did go overboard. And we had a pantomime and it was also fun. Now, because there's 3 grandchildren, you have to change, don't you, and move with the times. So we're going on a week's break, and then when we get back on the 2nd of January, we're taking all the grandchildren, well, 2 of them, because the other one's too young. The other one's too young, yeah. To a pantomime, and then we're going to hold a party on the night, because we used to have some great parties, okay. So it's all about setting a new tradition, and I think the 2nd of January is perfect for me. So, Gal, will my daughter get a job soon? Let's have a look. Show me the money. Show me the money. Do you answer this one for you, Sal? Okay. Will she get a job soon? Oh, okay. Do you know what she needs to be? I'm getting. This isn't an exaggeration. Somebody might be telling fibs here. Okay, I'm getting somebody telling fibs. Is somebody thinking that their resume is a good one and it's good enough when in actual fact it may not be? Okay, because I just feel like somebody not quite being honest with themselves. Maybe, and I'm worried now that she might put something on the CV which might be slightly incorrect and then she'd get found out. It's actually one of them, but do you know what? I'll go back to like whoever's told her CV is okay, was trying to be kind, okay? So she needs to re look at that, okay? She does. Do you know what? I see an organisation with her, okay? An organisation. I'll get all this, like, if she tried something twice, she might have tried something twice, maybe a test or something. You know, I can't help but feel like your daughter could be looking, if she doesn't know now, I kind of see the police around her, so she might either get in a call centre or something to do with the law. Okay, that looks positive. So tell her to be honest about things. Okay, she must be honest about things, and then it'll be there'll be no disappointment. Okay, so I want her to re-look at CV. Okay, I think tell her to change 7 things. So go through it or go on the internet and compare other people's CVs. Look at job specifications. Maybe she's not seeing the information clearly, and there's always a job specification and then a job responsibility or job description. Okay, so she needs to be typing in whether she's applying for, she needs to be typing in the role and the specification, and then in a letter, she needs to be able to demonstrate how her personal experience can relate to these as examples. Now, sometimes you have to be very, very creative. I used to do CV writing, and I used to obviously vet staff and interview them. So basically, well, a friend of mine asked me to do a favour, and she said, "Can you write my son's CV?" So I said, "Well, yeah, what's he got?" So she said, "He's just come out of prison for dealing drugs." And I thought, oh my God, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? I'll tell you what I did. I made that guy look a saint, honestly. What was it? Able to meet deadlines, because he was obviously, fulfilling his orders. He was able to communicate over the phone because he was on his phone with his friends or whatever. I mean, I ain't joking. The list goes on and on. This guy looked like a freaking saint, and well, there are options for people, even with a criminal record, to go forward. Okay, to go forward. So, yeah, you just have to be a bit creative about it. Okay, so yeah, that's it. That's for now. Jenny Trimmer, greetings from hot Perth. Oh, I'd love for a bit of sun right now. It's thick snow, a blanket of snow outside. Jesus. I feel sorry for people who haven't got much heating and stuff like that. And definitely for people out in the street. Oh my God, you just couldn't survive, could you? Like when it's like this. I'm always thankful for, the things that haven't gone wrong in my life. Sandra Mooney, will my daughter get her driving license on Tuesday? Thank you, BFP. Will she get a license on Tuesday? Tuesday. Oh, I don't think so. Okay, have you been told that there's some delays or mass thing, or a company that would be responsible for maybe sending them out, or the mail? Okay, because I see a lot going on, a lot under pressure. Yeah, I'm seeing it. No, not Tuesday. Okay, I'm not saying Tuesday. Do you know it could be just like a week late, maybe a week late. So I don't know if she. I feel like your daughter's like getting real stressed out about this and wants. What does she want? Has she got to meet something? Has she booked something? Is she supposed to be using a license for something? So she might be under pressure and a bit defensive. So just calm it down with her and tell her to like relax, and it'll be here when it's here. And because often you can sort of like propel things away from you, so say you was waiting for a letter to come and it's all you think about, and then it won't come for days, so tell her to, stop thinking or worrying about it, let it be, and just focus on doing something else until it arrives. Okay, so I'm glad you said driving license and not passport. Oh my God. There's a right queue, isn't there? So I know they're having problems as well. So okay, my darling. All right, tell them not to worry about it and just wait. Hang on in there. Okay, so Jessie Damanon, good friend of the family, excuse me. Her name is Maddie. She split up with boyfriend a few months ago and now has gone back to him. Will this relationship last? We are very concerned. Okay. Right, let's have a look then. So, is Maddie, will Maddie stay in a relationship? Do you think that's the right question? Because most relationships do end up parting somehow. Let's have a look. Shall we ask where it takes her? Would you be happy with that? Okay. So what, how will this relationship impact upon Maddie and a worried family? Oh dear. Well, she's hiding something. Okay, she's definitely hiding something. Do you know what, as well? This is a dangerous point. So if it's a family, right, if you're a member of the family, you must let them know, okay, that in order to keep Maddie close and, with some effort and that you're always there and she doesn't shut you down and, stop seeing everybody, you can't criticise the relationship. You can't tell her what to do. You can't point things out to her. I know it's difficult for them, but they can't. And all they end up doing is making Maddie feel more isolated. Okay, she's definitely not telling the truth here. Okay, is she not telling the truth because she made out she didn't want to be with him and he was so bad, and then she still kind of loves him, and it makes it hard for her to say that to her family. Okay, because the Seven of Swords doesn't always have to be about telling untruths that are so like sinister. I feel like she cares. I feel like it's not done yet. It's not done yet. I see clouds, everybody has clouds, like arguments, phases. And then I see growth and trees and nature. Okay, she's got to go through this. She's got to go through this. And this is where we decide, where she will learn whether she's weak or she's strong. If does she have the sense? If it was so bad, and I'm talking about if they was doing things like drugs and stuff like that, and beating, fighting, physically violence, I just think, this could be a lighter thing where she's made out it's one way, and then now it's another. Okay, let her go through it. Let her go through it because she's in a dark place. Okay, she will. They have to. They'll either go to the bottom or rise to the top. But I do know this in experience, especially with coercive relationships. You cannot have a go, even though it is so frustrating and crazy to us, that they would stand for such things. Okay, so don't just be there, let it go on, and they will come round. They have to, because it can only ever be her decision, and so you just have to follow her and support her and be there no matter what. Okay, so I hope that helps. Okay, Lisa Goldie. Oh, I'm 70 and I have no sons, but I have a 21-year-old grandson. Oh, well, there you go then. Oh, bless you. Oh, well, look out for him. Look out for him. Well, you should be taking it easy. So you might be planning something. You might be planning something. Are you walking with a stick? Because sometimes that can come up. That can come up. Okay, Sandra Monet. Sorry, baby, I wasn't clear. Will she pass her driving test? Okay. Will she pass her driving test? Okay. Oh, okay. Do you know what? Right, I'd like to. I want to say she does well. I've got real, positive messages. Okay, so tell her, to prepare herself. But just with that other card coming up beforehand, the universe would have known what you meant. Okay, but right, I might have got the energy wrong way, but I've got her being like. Do you know, nice, not loud mouth, not a loud mouth, not this, she's fairly quiet. I think she can be shy. She's sometimes introvert, maybe, so I think when she passes, you're going to be more excited than she is. I think she just deals with things that way. Look, I hope she does pass, okay? I hope she does. And you are seeing the cup first time, so we'll go with that and leave the other card out. That could have been. Oh, she does feel stressed about it, though, doesn't she? Yes, she does feel stressed. So both cards will matter then. So don't, yeah, she has to relax then, doesn't she? She can't be under pressure. She can't be feeling defensive to criticism or fearing, how many things she's going to get wrong and right. So, okay, so between now and Tuesday, go and do something different. Obviously, she will have a read in the books or online doing the testing, but go do something nice for herself as well. So yeah, I can see her coming home with great news. Well, no, good news. Good news. I don't know why it's not great news, but they're saying good news. Okay. Salgal, okay, thank you for your help. I look for your postings constantly. Also has a suit going on. Now, what do you feel will be the outcome? There's so much. Sorry for asking you a question. You can ask as many as you like, darling. We're not bothered here. So a suit. So could that have been where lies come in as well? Okay, let's have a look. How will the suit go? How will the suit go? How will the suit go? Right, it's going to come close. It's going to be closed. Okay, it's coming to an end. Okay, it's coming to an end. She needs to listen. I'm getting somebody listening to others. So there's some advice there that they're giving you, and it don't have to be like top secret, major important. I'm getting some advice given, so she should, or whoever it is should listen to what they're hearing, okay, what they're being told, okay, what they're being told. I think, you know what, right, okay, so when you listen to the other side, okay, I tell you what will happen, okay, it's bad. Because you see it, you hear it, you know the truth, I kind of find that difficult for you, okay, difficult for whoever it is, okay, because it is dark going into the light. And it is showing you the truth, but sometimes you don't want the truth, do you? All these details. But your mind, once you've heard it all, or once they know it all, it'll be a dead certainty. Okay, dead certainty. I'm getting okay. So yeah, it's coming to an end now. And I can't help but feel, this is something not right. This is something not nice. This is something like pretty awful in a way, awful. It all depends on how you look at things, but I just feel like this is a lot of manned stuff as well. And so, yeah, we'll be glad it comes to a close, okay? Once they hear what others have to say, it'll be okay and it'll come to a close. Okay, Olive Grey. Why? Wow. Hi, everyone. I thought the UK was out of power from southeast, Queensland, Australia. The UK is a pretty big place. It holds what 66 million people. So the powers are out in different places, okay, just not all of them, okay. So I'm pretty lucky at the moment, and so is everybody else where I live. I hadn't heard of anybody's power going out, but yeah, it is different all over the UK. We tend to get things mild, like I think the Midlands tend to get things really, really bad. So we've got like a blanket of snow here. They'll have 2 feet of it. Okay, so I think it all depends where you are as well. And the energy companies will be working extremely hard to get power back on. Because it can have. I mean, if you've got no power and you're on like life-saving treatment at home, and all such things as that. Now they have to get it working. They have to get it working. Lives are at risk, literally. So no, I'm okay up here for now. Lisa Goldie, thank you, honey. Always look forward to your readings and your humour. Please look after yourself. No, I'm healthy, hon. Oh, that's good. That's good. Okay, Jersey, spot on with Maddie. Thank you. Oh, God. Lisa, yeah, you did ask about next year, so just work out for maybe a stick. I'm not saying you're going to have a nasty fall or anything, okay? We'll see, won't we? You'll still be with me, won't you, next year? You can tell me. Okay, so, Salgal, it is 3:30 a.m. here in USA, Chicago. What time is it there? It's actually 9:42 a.m. 3 o'clock in the morning. Oh, there's a song there, isn't there? But yeah, 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm doing an American show tonight, so I don't. Maybe you have to go to work or you're busy. Bloody hell, bloody hell. Okay, Marty, Salgal, 9:40. Sandra Money, thank you so much, BFP. Olive Grove, BFP. Do I have safety issues where I live? Should I be concerned? Okay, so let's have a look then. Do you have safety issues? Do you know what? I've got a feeling somebody's going to offer you something, okay? Like maybe an alarm box or something. I'm getting somebody who's younger. Are you surrounded by young people as well? I kind of feel like with the young people, I won't be too scared because our young people, they still have a lot, right? They don't have much respect for young, for the parents' age, okay. But I think older, they kind of do have a little bit of a code. You're going to be offered something, okay? So you might be offered something, and you need to learn about it. Maybe a keypad, or I don't know. You may have to learn about this. And when I say learn about it, that it's like when you get one of them talking doorbells, I would have to learn like how you do it, why it works, how this, how to bloody operate it. So I kind of think, by chance you're going to be offered something. Somebody might ring you up and try selling you something, or knock on your door and try selling you something, and you might feel like security there. But yeah, I'm getting young people, but I'm not seeing these young people being an issue. Okay. At all, but I do feel like you are going to be getting something. Maybe you feel a bit. It's small. It's small. That's what I keep saying. It's small. Okay. So yeah, maybe look around that. But you definitely have to. Yeah, you'll definitely have to learn something with it. Okay. But yeah, I think you're okay. I think you're okay. All right. These kids. I'm seeing a kid, a young person. I don't say, this lad would be going into bloody, the army or police or the navy, he'll go into some, and then I thought HGV training, so I don't know, have you got a grandson or something? I'm seeing a young male, and that's what he's doing. So I think he could help you, he might help you feel more secure. Could be putting something up for you, even a fake box. Salgal, okay, thank you. She needed surgery and her job said no time off. She got sick and had her surgery and was fired. How awful, how awful. Well, I hope she's, they can't do that. It depends, doesn't it, on how long you've been there and stuff like that. But, no, 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 that's wrong. So that's wrong. It'll close, it's a nasty time. And after that, she needs to move forward. Marty Burrows, hello. Josie, the new variant of COVID, Omicron, will it explode around the world? And we in Australia will go into lockdown again. I have to say, I think it is absolutely outrageous what is happening in Australia at the moment, being taken away to these places. I mean, I will say it again, people fought wars for liberties, and now we're having them taken away overnight. I've said in previous readings that they told me it would take more than 10 years to get this COVID sort of, near to normal. That's what people was asking me. Let's have a look then. So, what impact is COVID variant, Oh, I'm going to do my health card. Right, okay, so do we have anything to be worried about with the spread of Omnicom or whatever it is? Oh, I feel heavy. I feel heavy already. Right, okay, so I see panic here. I see panic, okay, as if to and people must be panicking, especially if it's only in certain areas that are affected. Look, I feel like things are sort of like turning a corner. We're still in a far better position than we was before. I'm neither against nor for, okay? And it's scary what kind of information is out there, okay, on both sides. I mean, I've had mine, but I'm a sheep there, I told you could never run for president or government, because I just do what I'm told. But I think there's knowledge here that isn't being shared, and that's always the case, isn't it? That they know, excuse me, they know more about this than usual. It's one can lead to another, and like I think the spreading of it is so fast, and I mean it's just leaving people, well, literally dying from it, aren't they? I think look, we're turning a corner, okay? So if it's going to last 10 years, then I don't think it's still real bad till 8 years. I think that with every year, and now actually next year will be 4 because this one's 3, last year is 2, and the year before, which it started in the October, November, okay, is the first one. So we're nearly 4 years in a couple of weeks. Doesn't it seem a long time that? So I think things will get better. They have to, They have to. I think the West is sort of like the West is over, but it's still bad. Okay, it's still bad. That's all I can say. But there is hope. There is hope, and I just feel like more information will come out. So, and you know what? This won't be the only variant. Okay, there'll be another after another after another. I think now it's just like, I mean, oh my God, to think that it is technically one bloody lab, and I'm not saying it was where everybody thinks it is, okay? It's the first place is not always, the place where it's taken from. But anyway, yeah, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. It gets a bit more difficult for Australia. Look, we're ending up here going not rioting, but we're not taking it neither. Okay, it should be our decision. Okay, it's our decision. But then when your decision affects somebody else's life, it's just I don't know. I just don't know. Things will get better, but slowly but surely. Okay. But I don't think it's wrong about Australia and wherever else. I mean, and them getting so aggressive on their TVs, and it's not just you know, Australia; it's other countries as well. You know, they're very very aggressive. We're already back to receiving the nightly or you know regular bulletins that we once had. Our masks back on in public places and in shops. You know, just well, you just have to say, don't you? Well, I sell more of my paintings, and will Harry pay for ignoring the Queen after she dies? Okay. Will you sell more of your paintings? Right, okay. I think what it's saying here is the world is a bit upside down. Are you selling them just you know, you could this could be a card where it says you need to get yourself online, maybe. You know, because I'm not seeing the success that we wanted. Okay, it's amazing actually because this card is answering both your questions. Okay, right. So, will you sell more of your painters? You know, you're gonna have to. Oh well, that could be your nan of one's situation. You know, you're gonna so like invest in them being seen, you know, yeah, being seen. So look for ideas. You can type it in. You could have an open house. You could go online. You could give talks or you know join an artist society. I don't know how you go about it, but yeah, I think right now this month it's pretty bad time. It's people are stretched. You've got the COVID, you've got the Christmas money, you know, you've got the weather at the moment, so you are competing with quite a lot of things. So make sure it's being seen. Now, the second question you asked was, will Harry, you know, have any regrets about the Queen when she's passed over? This is a card also of leaving the earth. Okay, for me anyway, for me. Uh, oh, it'll be too late, won't it? It'll be too late. And do you know what? No, he won't. No, he won't. He won't have it. He don't. He won't have any regrets. He won't. He's totally detached now from the royal family. Okay, he sees them as an enemy, as an obstacle, as a mountain to climb to get what he wants. Unfortunately, I don't see it. You know, and how dare he? If he dared to turn up for the funeral, I mean, this is just so bad. This would be so bad. The world will turn on Harry. The world will turn on Harry. That's probably why, you know, they end up splitting up. So no, I'm on social security, no job. I can't remember what your original what I've said to you. It just goes straight out. No, I'm on social security now. No job. Lisa, thank you. I'd love to have a coffee with you one day and laugh together live. Right, do you know what? I think once their channel is like where it should be, then after get you know, because I don't intend to work harder on it. But I think once I've got to that level, then I would love to go and tour the countries, the major, you know, the top three, four countries: Canada, USA, Australia, and the UK. I'd love to go and just go do a meet and greet with you and have a coffee and be grilled by you. I would love that, you know. So I think that is you never see when you're starting something where, well, I don't, where I'm going to end up, and it's just extraordinary that you know I'm here at the moment doing what we do. But yeah, there's nothing more. I'd love to put faces to it and everything. It would be lovely, absolutely. And one day it will be so. Olive Grove, thank you, BFP. I was thinking of getting a small security system. Take care, everyone. Ah, bless you. Well, they might send you a young man, and he fits it for you. So yeah, get that. Oh, what you're doing is you're buying peace of mind, aren't you? You're buying peace of mind. It's a deterrent as well. And yeah, it must be awful not feeling safe in your own home. It must be, and especially when you're older, because you haven't got the strength, have you, to be, tackling a burglar or whatever. Or if there's a bang on the night, that must scare you. I know that used to scare me when I was on my own. And the noises outside, and you think, oh my God. Or when you're in bed and you think, is someone downstairs? It's terrifying. It is terrifying. S. Prenham, hi, when will be contact me? Okay, let's have a look then. I'm just sipping me, I'm on my sugar-free iron brew. Kind of tastes like bubblegum. Anyway, okay, so, hi, when will be contact me? Okay, so I'm getting one. One. I don't know why I'm seeing one. Could it be 1 hour, 1 day, 1 month? Oh, do you know what? Is somebody waiting to go out and getting ready? I feel like somebody's getting ready to go out somewhere and being a bit busy. And could it have been a family gathering, maybe that you weren't part of for some reason? Because like, I don't know if they're having to do something, and it's pretty big. But yeah, I do feel I can say this, they're thinking of you. They're thinking. So we'll have to see here. Okay, we'll have to see. But yeah, I'll stay with what I've just said, because all those words like getting ready and doing something, uh, you know, uh, mean something. Okay, darling. Oh, okay. Lisa, no, done that. Spread Salgal, thank you so much. I love when you read and get all giddy with excitement. Just need to laugh with you. Laughter is the best medicine, and it's amazing, don't you think? Now, right? Years ago, you'd have been sat in your living room, lonely, lonely. Some people are lonely, and couldn't afford to do much. Maybe ain't got as set a lot of money. I mean, everything is extortionate now, isn't it? And to think that how far we've come, whereas I spend a couple of hours with you each day, and I think that's amazing. And so I do say that is a great thing for not being too lonely. You get to meet other people like-minded. Although I have to say, I have to explain something, right? Sure, swearing, okay? Swearing. Here's the story, okay? I wanted to ask the universe about, I don't bother them that much about anything personal for me, because I don't need to know my own future, if you know what I mean. So, and plus as well, I'm pretty crap at reading myself. So I asked the universe what about certain things did they need changing, what people liked and what people didn't like. Okay, so you can imagine out of three sections, the first one they said don't talk about your mum. Okay, and I can understand why, because well, yeah, I can't. And then they said the second one, don't talk about mental health. And they're right, really, because in a way, people don't want to hear it, do they? They just want to frigging read on Harry and Meghan. But unfortunately, I do have to bring it up because of the personality disorders and explaining their behaviour. So the third one, swearing. And you know what? I got that. They loved it. They absolutely loved it. And I was like, that to the universe. I don't think so. Anyway, I continued to talk about my mum. I continued mental health, and I wasn't swearing. And I lost subscribers. And then, so I thought, oh, I'll try it then. I'll try it, because they give you advice. You know, if you choose to ignore it, it's a bit silly for me to ignore what I'm being told. You know, that could bring me progress. So anyway, basically, I started swearing, and the numbers went up. Anyway, so I stopped it because I thought, like a few videos, I didn't swear in the videos, and I thought, right, I'll just have a look. Is it the content? Is it the swearing? Well, you know, is it the laugh? What is it? And anyway, it's a swearing. You love the swearing, and you're all starting to swear on my channel, which I think is amazing. But that's the reason why I did it, and this is the you know, my understanding of it is there are so many Meghan and Harry readers, okay, and eventually, right, you're going from one to the other to the other, and eventually it all gets samey, okay. My USP is just be yourself. You know, I do swear occasionally. I'm not afraid of not swearing, you know, and so be true to myself. So that was it. Yeah, swear away. And numbers go up. People love it. It's different. You know, without swearing and having a bit of a giggle about things. You know, you're droning on. I just sound like the rest of them. So yeah, it's a USP. They call it a unique selling point. So swearing stays, and I'm sorry, you know, those guys who have been with me right from the beginning and thought, what? But, you know, that's how it is at the moment, okay? Numbers keep going up. I'll keep swearing. There you go. Okay, Donna, hi BFB. Does my husband get re-employed at ABS this year, and for how long? Okay. Will he get, well, look for a work card here. I know work card, I want. I want to be hopeful for you. I want to be hopeful. It'd be lovely, wouldn't it, just before Christmas. So, will our husband, you know, go back to work before? Right. Will our husband get re-employed at ABS this year, and for how long? Okay, chances are yes, okay. Chances are yes. But it's not for as long as you think. It's definitely not for as long as you think. It might be weeks. It could be, you know, you're looking at, it's, I don't know, you know, it's close to maybe a month. 6 weeks. I don't see it, you know, being, yeah, they're just doing it, aren't they? I think they're doing this. Is this some kind of behaviour that they use to maybe get out of paying certain things like holiday pay or pension, or, you know, because I don't know that businesses are struggling, and we have a hell of a problem. And I think, so if we do, everybody kind of is experiencing that. So I'm going to say there's a good chance he will, okay. What I want you to do is, because I'm seeing after Christmas as well, after Christmas, which is a worse time, okay. Look, he's gonna get the call, okay, but it won't be for long, and I don't think it'll be the hours that he was expecting, okay. So I'll say I've got for them, you know, that over Christmas is just like a nightmare. Something's gone on. I feel like there's a nightmare around them at the moment. I think, you know, I do feel like this company does have problems. Okay, so well, you know, keep an eye out, and in the meantime, you know, time to apply elsewhere. You know, update his CV, and a CV can, if written correctly, can actually be a real good thing. It's like the first impression an employer gets of you. You know, if you're in for an interview, you've practically got the job. They want to see you. You know, so well, not all cases, but I feel in this one. So Lisa, thank you for answering our questions and just being you. Donna Rigby, where does he go then for employment after the contract is finished. Okay, so yeah, yeah, that's an excellent question. What can he do, for employment after bollocks? What can he do to gain employment and soon? What would help him? Where can he go? Oh, okay. So, basically, then he's definitely going back. Okay, he's definitely going back. These contracts may be short and then subject to a renewal. Over and over again. Okay, because that's what it's saying. It's not saying that you is going anywhere else. It's this moon card tells us is in the dark about something. Which is always the case, and it isn't it why employers do that to people and put them on edge. I don't know, but there'll be confusion. Okay, so no, I'm gonna say I think he could be repeating contracts. Then they might repeat it. Okay, that's. So, some people used to just make you work for like 12 weeks so you couldn't do the 13 week, so that you was, subject to holiday pay and pension. They're very crafty. What about agencies as well? Registering job agencies. Okay, that's always a good one because they definitely start you and give you some work for a few days, and then what you find is they ain't no work for a while. They just have you hanging on it to get you to sign and stay with the agency. So it's just a dog eat dog world, isn't it? Okay. Apply for positions that he sees online, and if you look, I help my husband do his CV, because he's useless, and his handwriting is shocking as well. I mean, he looks, like a 5-year-old. So yeah, and then can you imagine getting to the interview and then seeing him doesn't match the CV? Okay, but yeah, so maybe a few of those things. 28 days. Keep applying. Keep applying. It's so difficult, isn't it? It's so difficult. Sometimes it may be better if you sort of like organised, like self-employed, I mean, if he's that desperate, you know what you could do? Go get him his taxi license, okay? It's a few hundred quid, okay? It's a few hundred quid, but that could be good. Or people, if you're at home and you want to earn a bit of money, advertise at the post office for doing cleaning. Drop some cards off at the, where maybe an older person lives. I mean, I always say to my husband with his gardening work, when you see a garden, go drop a card in. When you see a garden that needs doing, just drop a card in. So, and then what else is there that you could do? Where you say, oh, dog boarding like I do. I mean, all right, it's not. The greatest amount of money, but you get a pet for a week, and it gives you a reason to go out and, you feel busy. And so there is that as well. There are lots of nice little niche things that oh, I tell you, another good one that I did. I used to clean their houses, but when they move. So when they was moving, I would go in and clean their house, and they'd also book me to do. I had a team, and they'd also book us to sort of like do the new house as well. Just got to be creative, And sometimes, if you're a lawyer and you're out of work, okay, I can't imagine that, like, but if you're a lawyer or a teacher and you're out of work and you can't get the jobs in the school, then go for something else that you can get, just until you get that other side where you want to be. So some people refuse to budge or move down or go back down a step. The seat is taking a downturn rather than an upturn, okay? And all the things I've mentioned, take very little time to sort out, and they don't. So, and I'm not being funny, but my husband does contract jobs for the schools, for the council, like put disabled children. And, I'm telling you, it's good money. It is good money. Even by my standards, it is good money. So, I mean, if you ever need, ideas, I've got hundreds. Bless you. Okay. Tracy North, hello, lovely. What is in store for me next year? Okay, what is in store for next year? Next year, next year. I'm gonna do that one. Donna, Donna, Donna. No, Tracy, isn't it? Tracy, Tracy, no, Tracy. Oh dear. Well, I don't want you to worry about this until you have to. I want you, after I've said this, I want you to put it to the back of your head because you won't know who it is, okay? You will not know who it is that I'm talking about. I see a male around you who could take advantage. He's not to be trusted. He's got problems and issues, okay? And he's I feel like he'll be using you, You'll just feel like you can't trust him. You'll just feel like you can't trust him. Now, I'm not going to say it's somebody you're with because we haven't got the Three of Swords, so we don't see you being upset in a relationship. All I'm saying is, you got to trust, do not trust your sources. Do not trust this person. That's what you're going to have to do. It must be a biggie for you to affect all of next year, So just watch out for that, okay? And also, may you not be trusting yourself on something, may you not believe something. May you not think you can do something. So is somebody telling you something that won't be incorrect? I mean, I'm getting don't trust this guy at all. He's a snake. He's unreliable. He'll give you the runaround. If this is a male, I suspect more than anything else he does dark things like, well, we're not talking wacky backy, but we could be talking like drink and issues. You will know that, okay? So I don't want you to worry about it right now. But yeah, I can see you kicking this git right out of your life. And so you should just be strong enough at the time to do it. Don't do anything. Don't part with your money. I don't want you getting scammed. Be careful for that. I just feel like, not trusting you can't trust this person. So that's all. That's what I'm going to say. All right, but I don't want you worrying. Okay, please don't worry because it comes in the way I've said it. Probably won't come in the way that we expect. But when it happens, you'll think, oh yeah. And I take for instance, when I went to see a crap psychic, when I was about 18, and she said, you won't forget Steve. You won't forget Steve. And so every boy that asked me out, I said, what's your name? And if you need to name one Steve, I didn't go out with him. Anyway, I actually moved out the area, moved to a nice village, and I started dating somebody. We was really good friends, and we started dating. Guess what his name was? Steve. Okay. And the reason I didn't forget him is because, he had problems. He had problems of his own, and well, I had to step back, and so like you can't have a normal person with a not normal person, if you know what I mean. It just made I saw the light, and well, I won't go into too much detail, but he ended up hanging himself, and that's why. That's what they meant. That's what they meant. I could never have known that. Okay, I could never have known that. So all the Steves I went out with before, just a waste of time. No wonder they didn't work out. Anyway, so you never know. Okay, you never know. I mean, it could even be somebody like with a will, or who's I don't know. Thank you, BFB. I am worried about him. What will happen with me next year? Right. Do you know what I'm picking up on you, Donna? A lot of anxiety, isn't there? A lot. You're not just worrying about yourself. You're worrying about your husband, and probably others, and Christmas, and what's going to happen, and this, that, and the other. I need you to take a step back and know this. Just know this. The universe won't leave you short. You will manage, even if it's just to an inch of a 2 pence, in your bank account. Okay, you need to have hope, but it's always uncertainty, so make the decision. Come on, make a decision about what's going to happen, and then you will feel better because you're in control. You might make a decision to say, right, okay, I'm going to do this. He's going to apply for as many jobs, because jobs just don't come up like that willy-nilly. You have to make your own, Look into things. Look into things. I mean, you can't go wrong with a cab driver, but if you're in Australia, I think it's different to, obviously, it's different to the UK, so I don't know. Look, find out things you can do. Get him applying for jobs. Are you able, to take on a bit of work, or, do a bit of cleaning for others, or, earn some money that way? Otherwise, cut your cloth to bare minimum and be happy about doing so. That you'll be sacrificing the next few weeks for the greater good of next year. And don't be upset about it. Once we get upset when we feel forced into things, while an opportunity is taken away, we feel like that. So you need to make decisions, and once you're making them and you decide a plan of action, and be realistic. So let's have a look. What will it bring for her next year, please? Well, I actually like this. I actually like this. It looks like you're seeing somebody that you haven't seen in a while, and they're not around you because you haven't seen them. Okay, so there must be, maybe they're coming from overseas. Maybe you take a trip overseas. I just feel like, something good coming up. If you're not a grandma already, look for that, because I'm saying, maybe you could see some young children, potentially. And that's lovely, and nostalgia and everything. Look, don't ever be sad about growing old. That's what I want to say. Growing old. Growing older. Okay. Because I kind of see that, as lovely as it is, people can bring out like a desire to be nostalgic over the past and think, oh yeah, 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 and it was all rosy, okay, when in actual fact, our lives have not been rosy. So I can see you getting nostalgic, thinking about the past, and I definitely see a group of them coming to see you, which will make you very, very happy, okay. And you've learned from the past, haven't you? You'll know better from the past. You'll definitely be in, oh, I've got a right tickle on me, spirits around you. Yeah, so, you've learned from the past, and then next year, you figure, well, we're not doing that again. We're not doing that again. We'll make sure this. Okay, so you'll be prepared. But yeah, I love this lovely, lovely feeling. Okay. Okay, so Liz Robertson, what is the cause of my hair loss? Love your channel. Oh, Liz, you are talking to somebody who went through the same thing, okay? Mine was to do with my thyroid, okay? Oh, it's awful, isn't it? Awful, just to see it on your pillowcase as well, and in a brushing your hair, you get to the point you don't want to brush it anymore. So I absolutely, feel for you there. So I would say, go get tested, obviously, because thyroid is a biggie. It's such a, do you know what? Right, it's a small, quiet name, and got the ring to it that cancer has, or, lung transplants, or anything else. But it's very serious. It affects your nails, your energy, your concentration, your thirst, it affects quite a lot. If it's out of control. So first of all, get those checked out. Then you could be left with alopecia, which they have mixed bunches, don't they? So we're going to go for the medical card. Okay, so I'm going to ask, is your hair loss down to a medical condition? Fabulous. Go get a blood test. They're telling you, go get a blood test, okay? You can't see it here, but yeah, younger blood ties. You know, this can be about the royal family and out the family and out your family, but here, no, pick up the phone and get a blood test. Have you had one? Because it's in. Maybe is well, you know, is there a dispute? Are there two different opinions? As two people got differing opinions because while they're differing and they're not treating you, you know, things are getting worse, getting worse. Tell them, you know, tell them, and do you know what? I don't know. Have you you know, keep your hair and show them what's happening as well. Yeah, I'm gonna say you need to go get a blood test, and I really do. And I hope it, in a way, I hope it is, you know, kind of something like thyroid-ish. Oh, I got the underactive thyroid. Why can't I have the other one? The other. Anyway, you know, so they'll come back with you. Check out as well the symptoms of thyroid. You know, it's called hyper something. I can't remember. But yeah, hyperthyroidism. But yeah, definitely have something done with the bloods. Pick up the phone and go get done. And if you know, if go back again, if you've been once and you didn't get very far, go back again. They have to sort of like you know, they have to know why. Okay, Julie, can you just confirm your missing person channel, please? I thought of Daniel missing from Doncaster, a young lad last seen getting on a train to London. Thanks, great reading as always. Yes, well, do you know what? I've been waiting for a bloody code from YouTube to verify it, but it's actually it's on there. I don't know if it's in any use. I can't upload my videos, so as soon as that is up, and I'll be tackling that this week. You know, then please, you know, go onto that channel and you know, put your list in of who you want doing. It was very, very good, wasn't it, with Cleo? So yeah, so do that. But I believe I am called Big Fat Psychic Missing Persons. And I think that's it. Okay, but as soon as it's up, I will announce it next week and you know, get you all logged on. Get you all logged on. That will be interesting. I'm going to work on well, I'm currently working on the FBI most recent list, and with kiddies, okay, with kiddies. So it's hard going, you know. It's not an easy thing to listen to neither. It isn't, and then like the emotions involved, you know, because some of these children are not on this airplane, okay. But do you know what? I'd rather know, wouldn't you? I'd rather know than never be certain whether there was here or there. It must be absolutely just awful for the parents and obviously the victims. Joel chat, I suffer alopecia. It gets worse with stress. Yeah, you're right. You know, alopecia is half and half, isn't it? I mean, I do feel like there's something genetically wrong. Um, it's like they label it as like it's all in your mind, and it's not just all in your mind, okay? Because your brain can change the chemicals in your body, and they often do, you know. They do. So yeah, I think there's still work to be done there, but definitely, you know, an awful thing. It's an awful thing. We had a couple of famous singers, I think, you know, who had alopecia. Just but you know what? I have to say, right, I've seen some attractive, bold women. I really have, absolutely stunning, and I admire them. You know, and the fact, like when you've had chemotherapy and you know, they tried different things and wigs and everything. You know, oh my God, you know, their experience and niche in life, that's pretty unique, you know, and something we don't automatically forget. I mean, I tried wearing wigs, you know. They just didn't look right. They didn't look me. It would help if you brushed them, I think, when you got them out of the box. But yeah, it's but hair loss. It's not a funny thing. It really upset me. And the more you get upset about it, that's what they say, don't they? The more you get upset about it, the worse it becomes. But luckily for me, it was down to you know, a medical condition. So, but I swear to God, my hair is still thin now. I think you can see on the photos, you know, that I have. It is very, very thin. I won't ever have that thickness back. I think you're all freaking brave. I think you're all brave, honestly. Do, do, do. Right, so I've done that, Julie. Donna, thank you, lovely human, and happy Sunday to you all. Julie, okay. Right, so so Olive Grove is going to be the last question. Okay, so I'm going to work my way back up. Okay, so I'm doing it in reverse order. Okay, right, Olive Grove. Sorry, BP. Can I ask what next year holds for me? Gosh damn it, right. So, what does next year hold for Olive? Okay, so, okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We have the Empress reversed here. Okay. I think, you know, you're going to be either facing up to difficulties, or you're going to be around people who, and you'll be helping them who difficulties. You will find that there's a female that is struggling to conceive as well next year. You got quite a lot of people coming and going in yours, more so than I saw in anybody else's. Okay, so that tells me you probably like to keep busy, and don't be too harsh. Okay, don't be too harsh. This could be your mum as well. You know, being difficult, or you coming across as difficult, you know, as a daughter-in-law or something, you know. So just turn it around. Just turn it around and be the lovely and nurturing person you are. Look at you. You've got insight here. And don't be tempted, you know, if say your daughter-in-law, or you know, something like that pissed you off, don't go there. Don't go there. Okay. Mother Earth loves all people. This could be in a work situation. It could be anything, whatever it is that you're surrounding yourself with. Okay. So, yeah, I would. That's what I would say. You know, make time for yourself as well. You know, all too often we end up trying to have a say into our families' lives. Because we're not busy enough, you know. So let's get busy. Let's get busy. Don't ever tell anybody what to say, do, or think, because it doesn't change anything. It actually doesn't change anything. They're still going to go ahead, you know. Oh, you know, they might listen on certain things, but no. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Avoid being classed as difficult, especially around March time. And we are all things at all times, okay? You know, well, I'd like to. No, I know the rules where it comes to kids. Don't step on their toes, okay? And let them just let them get on with it, and then be there, you know, afterwards. And oh yeah, you have to hold your breath, don't you, when you think to yourself, "Well, I told you, if you'd have listened to me." Those comments are no good. They just serve to just push you apart. You know, it's your own ego, ain't it? I was right. I was right. You don't need that ego, and they don't need to know that you was right. Okay. So blah blah blah. My employer is a real pig. No insult to real four-legged pigs. Okay. Oh, you know, it's hard, isn't it, when you got a shit boss. So Julie Cooper, thanks, looking forward to it. Can you please check for a new job for me and finances in South Africa? Can we check South Africa jobs, finances, please? Again, I've got you not to be trusting, someone. I'm going to say, I'm going to say for you, this is somebody at work, maybe a male at work, or so like, see your face is okay, and then he's not. It's just all he is out for making money. So he may try and cut you out in some ways in the workplace, or take an opportunity that maybe you was thinking of. So just be on your guard. Don't give anybody your bloody money. Do not give anybody your money or financial details as well. I always worry because this is a card about a negative connotation with finances. Okay, so and as well, is there somebody's brother? Have you got a brother? Because I'm getting a brother figure, so it could be a brother of somebody you know. But don't trust them when they get brought up to you. Do not trust them. They're it's not a scam, but it's just not right. It won't work out, and it won't do you any good financially. Be very, very careful here, and hopefully you will swerve this. Okay, you'll swerve him. All right, but definitely. Yeah, watch what you say. Watch what you say, and to who. Be very, very careful, and think as well. Does it actually need saying to anyone at all? Keep your cards close to your chest, my darling. Right then, okay, right then. I think that is it. Thank you for the thyroid advice. It affects all aspects of my life with a balding head. Does 2022 look better for me emotionally? Okay, so Liz, you are going to be the last one. I've got things, places to be. I don't know if I should go out in this weather. Liz, look better. Will it look better for Liz? Oh, I'm getting a right carry on, a right carry on. So I think this year has been a bit of a carry on. I feel like people maybe have not been getting on like they should be. This is not you, but it is around you. I'm gonna say stay out of arguments and don't get involved. Just don't get involved. Just ignore them. I know that's hard, isn't it, when it's going off around you and you feel so strongly and you want to support somebody, or even yourself feeling. Feeling like you've got something to say. I'm going to say back off for now. So yeah, avoid all argument. Do you know what? If people are arguing with you and like it's very negative, resolve it or get rid. Resolve it. I think there's always underlying tension with people who are always thinking they know best. Take a step back. That's what they're saying. Take a step back. This is a work thing. This is a family thing. Just take a step back for a happier you. Okay, right. Well, I'm pleased to say that is, been a wonderful reading for you again today. You're just so amazing, and I have love for you all. I'm back at 4:30. Is it in USA? No, it's either. Oh, I think it's 4:30. Yeah, it's 4:30 in the USA, Washington DC, later on, and then 7:15 p.m. UK time as well today. Okay, so I might see some of you back here. If not, have a great week, and I will see you again in a fortnight if I don't see you later. Okay, you can always put in your comments and keep in touch, and well, that's that. Okay, bye now. Bye bye.